showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, drive it. At the 25-yard line. He'll hand it off. Bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's up on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on third down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He hands it off from the gun. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Can he make it to the marker? He make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Yeah, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Well, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. The running back here on a direct snap. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And they try the middle, but stuffed, no gain. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Michigan. No chance to catch him there.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Contact as he let the ball go. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball, but the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first quarter interception like this.
It's a run to the left. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Snags the quick throw. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets made on the out route. What a move, and he's free. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he just goes down there for a sack. So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pass is caught. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. They go with a direct snap. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Not the way he wanted to kick it. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's a quick grab. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. First down, looking for more now. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught, completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. There's the handoff. Fights through the tackle. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Wolverines with first and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made by the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get into the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Wolverines move into the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Spinning out of the tackle. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
The Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
They're set now to try the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
Short completion. A third down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
First down here for this offense. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. This time, a completion. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quick throw, that's an RPO coming on the left side. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closing in. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to get the throw off. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line is going to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Going again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Backing off from the line now. Breaks free. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They'll run it here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. On the move now. Oh, the pass is picked off. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. And that is a costly flag. The defensive pass interference wipes out the pick and moves the offense forward. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Throws it to the right. He's got it. Room to run. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Short throw to the sideline, forced down after just a short gain. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Looking to throw again. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on a return, tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. Now here he goes. They finally bring him down. But what an explosive play that time.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Knocks that one right down the middle. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for first down yardage. You figure they'll take the 3 points. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. They'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Makes the grab on the move. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. You're not giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Michigan. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build a lead and pull away here.
Well, I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They'll kick it away here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Here comes a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his back. And it's caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, Wolverines. They were not going to catch him that time. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Makes it look easy, and they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Quick throw over the middle. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Gets the ball off as he's in, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
He's running out of time here.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the margin remains 24. Still a 3-score game.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Catch made on the right side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Bringing pressure. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Pass midfield. Out past the 30. Past the 10. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
1st down and goal now. Can they punch it in? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offense. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to chuck it again. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Well, we just have not seen a lot of this today at all from this offense, but they'll take it. Big positive play here. Game is out of reach. They're still just trying to put up any yardage that they can to help build their confidence for next week.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And on 4th down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? Send the back in motion. And it's a direct snap. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
It's decisions like this, Chris, you rarely remember when they go right. So Nice job by this offensive coordinator and head coach to go for this, show the confidence in his team. Now they set themselves up 1st and goal inside the 5.
Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. The run to the left, trying to find Pater. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. The tight end has got it. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And down big late in this game. They're going to try for a touchdown here on 4th down. This was an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.